Today we have a very special guest joining us today. He's the former Ancient Aliens TV host for Tucson, Arizona, as well as the leading UFO investigator in Phoenix, Arizona. He runs a Facebook Live show called Petroglyphs in the Sky. I would call him the king of the petroglyphs and one of the best UFO hunters in the United States.
Jeff Woolwine, the first person to do this.
To the spiral topic, you said, like some people say that it was, for water, and then other people might think that it's like emergent.
That's correct, yeah.
Or a vortex?
Yeah, like a vortex, yeah.
Clearly, the holocron, we're seeing things in the sky as we're seeing now, strange objects, strange lights, if you will. They didn't have video cameras back then. They had stone boulders to record something significant, something to remember in history. They wanted to copy this down so people would understand what had happened here.
Pat and Jeff hiked to the spot where strange petroglyphs had been found. Among the petroglyphs is an image Jeff believes to be significant.
You'll notice this interesting line here. It has a block here, a block here, a block here, and a line. In today's world, what we like to call them is barbells.
Barbell-shaped UFOs, like this one videotaped over Phoenix on January 24, 2005, are well known to modern researchers. It's possible that local tribespeople were inspired to record their own sightings on these very rocks nearly a millennium ago.
Compare Jeff Woolwine's video and the rock drawings, the petroglyphs on South Mountain. There's the crooked snake. Here's his video. He took this picture of an image he says is on the rock. There are a few others.
Let's give a nice insertion and welcome to our special guest, Jeff Woolwine.
Thank you. Thank you. Good you got. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome back to the Petroglyphs in the Sky UFO show. And boy, let me tell you, I have got some cool stuff to show you tonight. So I've been getting a lot of messages and emails and saying, hey dude, where you been at? Well, I'm turning 50 this month, and so my wife and I decided to take a trip, and my wife took me to Disneyland, and for my 50th birthday, I just want to say thank you, baby. I loved it. Had a wonderful time there, and not only did we check out Disneyland, but we checked out, like we went on this ocean type boat. We went and saw some whales and stuff. And we walked on the beach, and it was way cool. Went to Knott's Berry Farm. That was always fun. And what we're going to talk about and show you tonight is the Queen Mary. All right, now this ship was awesome, let me tell you. I mean, we spent all day there. And I did a little ghost hunt there. It was really cool. and we bought all the tours. We took all the tours and on the ship, and it was really cool. And so yeah, we're gonna show you that tonight. And I just want to give out a shout out to Doug Weatherby. Thanks, Doug, for this little alien statue, and I really appreciate that for my birthday. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. And thank you all for your support. And make sure that you find me on my YouTube channel, Phoenix Lights, Petroglyphs in the Sky. Okay? Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, because it helps the show a lot. And please, please share this video. We're going to have a great time tonight. And so yeah, you know, I want to get right into it. So let's thank the sponsors here. I'd like to thank Cyber Scams Australia. Sean helped me get my website domain up. So my website is right under the blue sign here, the petroglyphsinthesky.com, the hosting.pod.com. I mean, if that's too long for you, Sean helped me with petroglyphsinthesky.net. All right, so that will take you directly to my website. From there, you can find out the lost history of Phoenix, Arizona. It explains what the Phoenix Lights really is. And so yeah, so thanks, Sean, and thank you, Cyber Scams of Australia, for sponsoring the show. You guys rock. Okay, and I also want to thank my publishers, Needly Worldwide Publishing, for getting my books out there. And, you know, you guys are great. You guys are doing a wonderful job. I want to say thank you for publishing my book. And so make sure you guys go out there and pick up a copy of my book. And it's really great. Lots of photographs, lots of information on the lost history of Phoenix. And great pictures, man. It talks about, you know, what the Phoenix Lights really is. And yeah, man, it's 15 years of research, another 5 years, you know, getting it published. So yeah, much work into that book. Okay, without further ado, let's check out the Queen Mary ship. We're gonna go right into it because it's kind of long. All right, the video is kind of long, but it's really cool, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And you know, check out my Facebook page. Today I posted a whole bunch of photographs from the Queen Mary, and some photographs of Disneyland and our ocean voyage and things like that. So yeah, check it out, and let's get to the Queen Mary. Hope you like it.
Tonight, we explore and do a ghost hunt on the Queen Mary. This ship has quite the history. From its first passenger voyage in 1936, then later, during World War II, this ship was transformed into a troop ship, ambulance, hospital, painted gray, then called the Gray Ghost. At this time, this ship was on a mission. As it zigzagged quickly across the ocean in fear of enemy torpedoes, it accidentally cut in half an oncoming ship that was in its way. As the Gray Ghost cut this ship in half, it then later tore in pieces the people that were on this ship from its propellers of the backside of the Gray Ghost. The captain of the Gray Ghost could not turn around as he was ordered not to stop for anything. Hundreds had died that day, while hundreds were to survive 2 hours later, when a rescue ship then spotted them. After World War II, this ship was then turned into a child and mother ambulance hospital. Then later, it resumed its normal passenger ship. Then retired in 1967 and placed at the Long Beach, where it now sits today as a hotel. When tragic events take place, like burnt toast, it leaves a scent in the air forever. Some people and devices are able to pick up this scent or presence. This device, what we are using, is able to pick up these presents. As it picks up the voices or screams or the names that were called that was left on this ship, the voices from the past, it picks up on this device. Join us tonight as we explore and investigate this haunted ship, the Queen Mary. As we start our investigation, we first examine the B deck on our way to the most haunted room on this ship, known as B340. As we start our investigation, it didn't take long for our device to pick up voices from the past. Where the spirits of this ship saying this is a haste environment. What could these spirits be telling us? As we continue on, we could only imagine what more we would be understanding.
Unholy.
Was the voices from the past telling us this was unholy, what we were doing?
Stopped.
We continue on.
Let's go up. Let's go up.
As we approach the haunted room, B340, we could feel a presence as we knew something or someone was watching us do our investigation. They finally understood who we were
Yes,
and what
it's
we
us.
were doing. They knew we were here.
It's me. Who's in these halls? Keep going. Go up.
We continue on.
Is there anybody here? Is there somebody here?
We could
following
feel
us?
something in the air of this haunted deck. We knew we were getting close.
Is there somebody here? Let
What
us know if you're
would
here.
these people from the past say to us as we continued on this haunted hall?
Is there somebody here? Say hello. Office?
We later found out that to the right of us, that gray door is the office. And the spirits knew this, and we were there at the office. As we continued towards B340, we knew that something or someone was with us.
Whoa. Whoa. Somebody's here. Who is it? Who's here? Who's here? Tell us who you are. Who are you? Is that how old you are? Are you 8?
Was a child who had died on this ship,
Are you 8 years
was
old?
8 years old, was the spirits telling us from an 8-year-old boy or girl? Some say that a little girl drowned on the pool here. Was she 8 years old? Was this who we were making contact with? We continue on to the haunted room, B340. As we approach the room B340, we could feel a presence that was heavy in the halls that was with us.
Wow.
What were the spirits trying to tell us? Because this room is so famous in being haunted, people were stealing the numbers off the door. So now the ship's captain no longer puts the numbers on this door because it keeps getting stolen. We are at room B340.
Go closer. To the door.
There's people in there.
There's nobody in there. Go.
They said there was.
There's no. They lied.
What were the spirits trying to tell us?
Stop.
What would they say next? Were they trying to tell us, bring yourself? This is a mystery to us. Then it said behind us. We quickly looked behind us. Nothing was there. But then later, was there rotten corpses in this room at one time? Was this room B340? Hold the rotten corpse? Was these spirits of the past telling us that it was rotten in this room? We continue our investigation.
Catherine?
Then the name Catherine appeared. Catherine getting ready to walk behind us. As we started to leave,
I wonder if that lady was named Catherine and walked behind us.
I don't know.
we then started to explore more of these hallways.
All of them.
All of them. Was all of them hanging on to the rails of the ship as it swayed back and forth in the violent ocean waves?
What about all of them? All of them who?
We continued on down this haunted corridor. Was the spirits capturing, oh God, as they hung on for dear life, as the boat swayed back and forth in the ocean violently, as the passengers held on for dear life to these rails? Were they screaming, "Oh God"? Was Allie one of the spirits? Or was this telling us an alley corridor?
Red. Stigmata.
Oh, what that is?
It's when someone bleeds.
Huh?
Stigmata is when someone bleeds. Like the Virgin Mary, like she'll bleed tears, stuff like that. When statues bleed unexpectedly. Stop. Okay. It's like.
We continued on.
Like bleeding and stuff like that. It's like a sign. I go that way.
We could feel someone behind us, but nothing was there. We kept hearing things behind us, walking on the corridors behind us. We knew something was following us. As we come to one of the places where people had fallen and died on these stairs, where they slain, was a veteran, a spirit now residing on this ship.
On the Queen Mary card.
Does he hold the card?
What card?
Did someone grab the rotten corpse that laid on the coffin in this corridor?
Coffin.
I continued on.
We're on the M floor.
The spirit box then said family, and lo and behold, a family was there. Then again, another family came down the stairs. This ship was in a war, but it is not determined if it ever got hit, for it was too fast. Did someone in the war get hit? Was this haunted spirit telling us? Was this spirit named Julian? As I continued down the stairs, I could feel a presence over me. I could feel something in the air. Many has reported a ghost playing this piano or being near this piano. As I ventured outside of the deck, it started to speak to me. I am now on the deck of the Queen Mary. They have received my presence here. Was that one of the names that perished on this ship? We were on the main deck. Did Alicia perish on this main deck? Was Satan with us on our journey? As I continued on this magical ship, I couldn't help but be at awe of the miraculous sights I was envisioning. What were the spirits from the formal people of this boat telling me? The lifeboats on this ship are not the original. Was the spirits trying to tell us that the original lifeboats had broke? It was very cold that day.
Yes, it's cold up here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is cold. Yes, it is cold here. Yeah, it did rain. Yes. Yes, sir. It did rain. And there's the water. There's the rain on the deck.
As I ventured into this room, William was now the spirit.
William.
Was this the place where the babies were held at?
Real.
The spirits then
Yeah,
told me
it's
to
pretty
leave
real.
now.
Leave now?
Did they want me here?
You don't want me up here?
Were the
Baby
crying of the
screaming?
babies recorded as burnt toast in the air? And was this spirit box picking up the babies crying?
Baby crying. Baby crying. Why is the baby crying? Yes, the Queen Mary had a lot of babies here. Boots. Stay up on deck. Let's head towards the front of the ship. Oh. Constant. Stomach. This is the chaplain's quarters. Is this where the priest was? Why me? I don't know. Why don't you tell me? What happened?
near you.
The people from this haunted ship was letting me know that they were near me, as I could feel their presence. They knew I was out to study them.
Study. Captain Stewart.
Was this a reverence? Was someone gagging as they were dying on this ship? This was the place where the ship smashed into the other boat, cutting the other boat in half. Were the people on that doomed boat gagging from the water? This ship was used as an ambulance.
Ambulance.
Were the spirits of the doomed ship calling out for an ambulance to come pick them up? As I approached this door, the spirit box then said, head. Head is another name for toilet, as that door was the door for the toilet.
Savannah. Site. Yes. High, yes, we are very high. Yes. We're very high up here. Flat. Yes. The deck is very flat. Africa. Yes. And Queen Mary has been to Africa. After you.
As I ventured upwards to the stairs and then looked into the window of this room, the spirit box then said, "Wow." Were they looking back at me?
Wow. Shoes.
As I continued on towards the back of the ship,
Money.
where the doomed ship that was cut in half and its passengers mangled by the propellers down below,
Break free.
I could sense and feel a presence as I got closer.
Going to the back of the ship.
Were the spirits who died under the ship from the propellers trying to break free from their doom? As I stepped on the back of the ship, I could really feel the presence from the doomed passengers.
They laugh. Did they laugh at you when your boat got smashed and they left you out here in the water for dead? And you got chopped up from the propellers down below?
As the boat got torn in half, and as the people were caught up in the propellers down below,
The propellers make you roll.
they rolled with the propeller.
Your boat got smashed and ran over you guys, and the propellers came and hit you. Did you roll?
Were the doomed passengers left in the water? Were they telling the boat of this ghost ship to stop?
Stop.
Were their screams saying stop?
Answers. Talk to me.
Don't leave them in the water, left behind.
What happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to you down there? What happened to you at the back of this ship when the boat ran you over? What happened to you and your friends? Against me.
Was the spirits in the water feeling that the passengers on this ship that tore through them was against them?
What happened to you? Tell me your story. Tell me your story. What happened to you at the back of this ship? What happened to you with these propellers? Talk to me. What happened?
Was
What rule?
the spirits trying to tell me this was a rule?
Am I
For they
breaking
could
a
not
rule or something?
talk about what happened to them. This was a rule. For they could not talk about what happened to them.
Yeah, people are coming. Okay. I understand. Yellow. Yes, the lights are yellow. Hi.
As I ventured back into the ship, this was the cast of the paintings in front of us. As we were leaving in the gift shop, the spirit box then said, "Keep away," where the spirit's trying to tell me not to come back. As we were leaving the ship, the voice box then said, "Say, Daddy." But was it really a child saying, "Stay, Daddy"?
Is that crazy or what? Man, that ship was so magnificent. And if you have the means, and if you're in, California, and you have the means, I suggest you go check it out. My wife Pam and I, we might go rent out a hotel room there and stay there for a couple nights, and I might go back and do another ghost hunt. And so what do you think? What do you think the spirit box was talking about? Leave your comments below. Contact me on YouTube. Find me on Facebook, Put your comments on there. Comment, message me directly. And, that spirit box that I use, I found out that it's very accurate. It's highly accurate. And, some of the stuff was dead on. It was just right on. I just couldn't believe, what was going on and what it was actually saying while I was at a certain place. And, one of the ways I knew that this box was correct is one time I was in my bedroom and the thing came up and said bed. So that really freaked me out. So I knew that this was, a device that was pretty accurate, and it has been throughout the years. So that was so great. And what do you think? What do you think the spirit box was saying? Send me your comments. Make sure you like this video, share this video, tell your friends about this Petroglyphs in the Sky UFO show. Contact me on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. It's Phoenix Lights, Petroglyphs in the Sky. Find my website at petroglyphsinthesky.net or at the p9.hotspot.com at petroglyphsinthesky.com /. So let's do a quick commercial and we'll be right back.
Pick up your Phoenix Lights, Petroglyphs in the Sky, True Stories, Myths, Legends, and UFOs over Phoenix, Volume 1. Learn about the lost history of Phoenix, Arizona. Learn about the petroglyphs carved in a sacred mountain, now known as South Mountain, that holds the past to the Phoenix Lights and the UFOs over Phoenix. Pick up your copy today. Phoenix Lights, Petroglyphs in the Sky, True Stories, Myths, Legends, and UFOs over Phoenix, Volume 1. Find it on eBay, Barnes & Noble, and any source where books are available.
The Petroglyphs in the Sky Ultimate UFO Show with your host, Jeff Woodward.
Well, it looks like we're about running out of time. So the ghost hunt took up all of my time for the studio. But I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure that you follow me and you like me on the YouTube page, and send me your messages. Let's talk about petroglyphs. Send me your UFO stuff, and let's talk about UFOs. Let's talk about the Phoenix Lights. Let's talk about your sightings, and send me your stuff. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to see it, and we'll see you guys next time. And thanks a lot again for watching. Bye-bye.
Until the next exciting episode, keep your eyes in the skies. You never know what you might see.